Oh, we know how you like it. Raw and uncut with DJ Baker.
Go out there, man. Do your thing. All right, go get it.
All right, let's get to Bryshere Gray. Now, there's no particular story here. I mean, other than the friend chosen has spoken three separate times about Bryshere Gray and his mental health. And I follow him on my Twitter, and it's a little disturbing sometimes. Moonji does it sometimes, and I think there's a couple of like Ray Potts I follow. He posts a couple of things. So sometimes I do expect to see some ass and penis on my timeline. It's normal now. I just go past it. I'm like, unless it's something I really need to watch for any particular reason. Usually I'm just scrolling on. You're death scrolling. You got no time to really stand and stop unless it's something really you're getting information. And porno's not really information, is it? That's not really you're gonna get, information, knowledge. But and I see people judging a lot. Like he did this. He did a collaboration with some guy from Atlanta who probably has a really bad reputation, and you guys are just notice everyone's coming down on him. Like, why are you doing this? You're ruining your whole thing. Why don't you? I can't believe you haven't done this, that. You guys make us a lot of judgments, and I notice he never responds to any of it, and he doesn't really engage at all. He hasn't really done any interview. I'm sure people would love to talk to him. I actually want to know, right? Would he do an interview with someone? Because I think we need to hear from him. I want to support his freedom to have sex as he would like. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I saw in the video, the guy does have a condom on, right? Okay. And the guy's, a little limpy, hey, not everybody's a stud, you know what I mean? Shout out to Tyler Perry. Every time I hear the word stud, I think about Tyler Perry now. Oh, I can't take it. I can't. What is this world coming through? But I want to respect his ability to make decisions about what he's doing or who he's having sex with, compared to what I'm hearing from the friend, which is, as he said, according to Chosen, he filed a complaint because Gray's mental health condition was worsening when he stopped taking his medications and was drinking. So there was a point where, at the beginning when he started, having sex for, whatever, that I guess he was level-headed. He wasn't drinking, he was taking his medications or whatever. But I guess as this starts to wear on you, so I'm assuming that maybe he's not happy. Or maybe sometimes you come across the wrong person that gets you, to a place, and then I don't know. See, the thing is, we don't know. What we do know is that his friend Chosen is trying every way possible to get him help. And the best way he knows is through the press. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that we're even asking for. We're not pressuring with him. We're not here going, well, is he going to have, an opportunity to at least respond to his friend Chosen? Like, in a post or something, I just feel like, he just continues to go on. Like, he just continues to have sex with, random people, which, again, like I said, I don't know where the line is for when his mental health is and his decisions for free will. But we can't watch as, I guess, viewers or culture, enthusiasts, and this is one of the people you should care about. I think Bryshere is someone we should care about. And I think if he thought and he understood how many people really do care about him, then I think there would be more pressure for him to get help. There'd be more, maybe feeling like, well, guys, you do have my back. I'm not alone. Why aren't there people that are going through these certain situations or have been through these certain situations reached out to Bryshere? I feel like he's just been left to rot. And it's like, well, he has free will to do what he wants, right? So let him do it. But we have a friend here who's saying, well, he does have free will on that, but the idea that he attacked me, that he's getting angry, he's getting more erratic, and so the behavior is starting to become more erratic, I'm letting you know that was the warning sign. That was the warning sign. He's not taking his medication. He is drinking, doing the both of those. I mean, it's one thing to take your medication and drink. That's not a good thing either. But at least you're taking the medication. You know, somehow, some way, you're getting it in there, you know? I mean, there's a reason why you're on the medication. Usually mental health medication is a lot different than just regular medication, you know, like a headache or, you know, something that you can do with behavioral reasons like, you know, cholesterol or high blood pressure medications. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to mental medications, they're a little different. You know, they're trying to get you on a balanced path through chemicals, right? And so when you take that away, then he is imbalanced, and then so we don't know how progressively bad it's going to get. We don't know how long this takes for this to get to the point where we're like, oh my God, now it's something we need to swoop in. But then it's too late. You know what I mean? I think it's too late, and I understand people who don't want to infringe on someone's personal freedom. Just because you know you're being, you know, all concerned and mamsy-pamsy. But it's very difficult to watch, you know, and hear a friend constantly reach out and say, and no one's impugning the friend. No one's going to say, that friend is crazy, you know, or that friend is ridiculous. He's been fine. I see him all the time. None of the people who he's having sex with in these videos are saying anything. They're just taking the money, I guess, or the content and doing what they need to do with it. What's the deal? I mean, he's not paying them. Are they paying him? Like, what are they doing? And what? And that means if it's not necessarily being paid, but it's something that they're doing, and then he's putting on his OnlyFans, that means people are watching. He wouldn't be feeding something that people weren't watching. Now, I don't know how much money he's making, but these are some of the questions. Are you making enough to survive? You know, because sometimes what happens if you're not making enough to survive, then you're doing it as a necessity, and it's not pleasurable anymore, and then it becomes something else. You know what I mean? And so those are the things that we need to that we're concerned about, that we're looking and going, wow, like I think we just want to hear from Bryshere. We want to hear from Bryshere. And so we're gonna put out, you know, the mafia. Hopefully someone gets to him. And we'll bench this, but we're going to come in and keep checking on to see what's going on. This is 3 times that friend has spoken out, 3 different times. The news, TMZ, and through another a blog. So I think we need to start taking it seriously, okay? That's it. That's all.
Oh, we know how you like it. Raw and uncut with DJ Baker.
Go out there, man. Do your thing. All right, go get it.